Tonight, we are going to witness the most anticipated.
Listen, they listen. It's a done deal. They hold them. They hold them in storage too long. Let this boy fight.
Are you ready?
Man, shout out to PGO podcast, man. I appreciate it.
Are you ready?
My man Anthony, Messenger Thompson. I'm trying to tell you, back in the day, it was all that.
Man, you already know PGO, Put Your Gloves On podcast. Shout out to my guy, Thompson, the Messenger. Dude that man back in the day, I don't know. All I grew up watching, Ain't Thompson, me, Hopkins, my brothers. That's where I, got my style from them. Those all together. Shout out to my guy, Thompson, PGO, Put Your Gloves On, A2 Music, you already know.
Are you ready?
PGO Nation, what's good? It's your boy, Anthony Messenger, along with Y-Weezy, social media encyclopedia, and we here with my man, my special guest, my young brother, Eric Outlaw Hunter. What it do?
What's up? What's up? Just ready to fight.
What's up with you, man?
How y'all doing?
No, man, we good. I just, before we go and get started, I want to just thank the whole PGO Nation, everyone that support, from our special guest from Eric Outlaw, Steve Cunningham, Mighty Robinson, everyone that support, Jesse Hart, man. We grateful that you guys once again remember all the hard work that me and my brother put in, that y'all showing us the respect to give us your time, man. I'm not taking this lightly, Outlaw. We're going to reintroduce you. Let me reintroduce myself. My name is Outlaw, right? For those who must forgot who you was a bad man. But I want to just thank my mom, producer, all my cousins, all my family, and everyone that support. But I want to definitely give a special shout out to one of my cousins right here, Eric L. Ross Swish. Listen, man, I want to thank this man. He has supported me in so many ways on an undercurrent. I didn't just basically took over his IG page. I just want to tell you, L, I thank you for the love and for all the support, man, for accepting all the collabs. Basically, your IG page and all other pages is mine now and belongs to PGO. But thanks, man. Shout out to my cousin right here. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to get right into it.
We love you for that. We love you for that.
No doubt, because we got a lot to talk about. Outlaw, what the hell is going on? Listen, man, after almost
No, it's been 6.
Almost 6-7 years, you now get into the ring. What sparked you to get back into the ring?
My son.
Your son.
Yeah.
So that's what this was all about. You getting back into the ring, driven by your son. Let's 1 second.
That's special.
You know what? I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. How can I forget that? We got to go ahead and give my man his tribute. Let me reintroduce you guys. The young man, show you some of these skills that he got. Let's get his Outlaw tribute back up. Let's go, PGO.
That's right there. It's a right hand.
That's it. Lights out. Lights out. That's it. That was definitely. Just had to let people know, man, that them hands is real. Man, Outlaw. Now, let's get into your son. You basically letting us know that your return was pushed and motivated by your son. 16
Yes.
0, 5
Let me
knockouts.
first say something. Let me first say something. Because I ain't talked to him in so long. See, you cheated. You had a chance to talk to him before we put him in front of the world. But E Hunter, you know why we love you, man. And I just want to
Yes.
tell you, you inspired my outfit today. You know that, right? I got a mask on.
Yeah.
The outlaw. Outlaw.
I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
let me tell you how retarded this dude is.
Take it off. Yeah. Go ahead.
We going this dude sitting up here blasting Tupac and the Outlaws, some of our outlaws, and I ain't catch it to just now that I guess he really representing, but that's what's up. But it was driven by your son, Kadeem Hunter,
Yeah. 7 and 0. 7 and 0.
7 and 0, 6 knockouts,
5.
5 knockouts,
5.
5
5.
knockouts. Okay, so two was able to survive.
Mm-hmm.
But I noticed he's a southpaw.
Yes.
Those who was able to understand boxing, they seen you switching. You're a switch fighter.
Yeah.
You're so good at it that on the southpaw side, somebody, if they see you fight southpaw, they'll think you'll actually convince them that they're southpaw. Is
Yeah.
your son a natural southpaw? Is he a natural lefty, or did you convert him to a southpaw? And if so, explain why would you do that?
Um, I looked up to him. I made him a softball because of Sloan Anderson.
Oh, Sloan. Shout out to Sloan, man. That's your
Yeah.
from
Yeah,
afar.
so I and he, I and it was them two. It was Calvin Davis and
Okay.
Sloan. So
Snake.
I used to always like how they do stuff on the offhand, like on the left hand. So it's like a lot of times I might could block one side, but they'll shovel something up in the middle. So it's
Because
like
they
I
can
can't
southpaw.
like so yeah, so it's like certain stuff hit me like in the heart or my it was a body shot that Sloan hit me with, and I never forgot it. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna start doing that.
And
And
is that what also convinced you to turn southpaw?
yeah, them.
Oh wow, damn.
Yeah.
Listen, shout out to my man Calvin Davis, cheesesteak, little steak. Listen, I used to box steak all the time, and he was very crafty, southpaw.
Yeah.
Listen, and we used to get it in down at 26 and Master. So
Yeah, there was a reason why.
you and your son, I mean, listen, no matter what nobody want to say, history is history, right? History in the making. I don't think
Yes.
nobody have ever fought on the card as father and son. What does this mean to you?
It was everything to me. It was I just, I'm all about history. So if I got a chance to make history, I'm gonna take a chance, regardless if it's for a little bit of money or a lot of money. I'm gonna take the chance for history.
Wow. So now, would this drive you? Would this be the beginning of outlaw? Yeah, sure. Go
Huh?
ahead.
A outlaw. That's a good thing you just said. When making history, sometimes you have to make sacrifices.
Yes.
So it's not about the bag because history is going to outlive the bag. History
Yes.
gets you put in a position that nobody can deny, and you'll always remember it. Kind of sort of like LeBron James and Bronny playing in
Yes.
the same game, and y'all went to another level of fighting in the same card. So that's
Yes.
awesome. Awesome. No doubt.
Yes.
Now, is this return solely off chasing history, or is this something that the PGO Nation and the fans of Outlaw can get used to, that you might be actually back in the ring?
If I feel good and if I do good, then ain't no telling what the history could bring. Mind you, I never retired. I just got caught up with training kids and me trying to help these kids out.
Mm.
So my thing is, I'm always did this though. I always like sacrifice myself for others.
Uh-huh.
So I always feel as though if I can walk, they can run. So I always try to make it easier for them.
So now you were a decorated amateur. You came a little bit behind me, but I still remember you fighting. Listen, I did some research and looked you up the other day that you fought my man Roberto Benitez, and man, y'all locked it in. Now I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I am biased because you my man, but I will also be honest. You threw a lot of straight right hands, man, that they didn't count it.
They
didn't
cheated.
count.
They cheated me. They cheated me, and it still bothers me to this day. And I'm
Mm.
39 years old, and they took my dreams away.
Now, and
Wow.
if you win that, you make the Olympic team.
Yeah, they knew it
You
though.
made
They
it to the
told me
championship.
though. They told me though. They told me that I was too young.
Wow.
You know what? I'm glad you said that. I want everybody in the PGO Nation go watch Eric Outlaw.
Again, the youngest man ever on the Olympic team. He done broke
Yeah.
history again.
I think so.
No, me and Rashid Warren.
Okay, I
Rashid
remember
Walker.
that team, man.
But
He
you
was
know
from
what?
Ohio, right, or something?
Huh?
Who was Warren from? Ohio, right?
Yep.
From
He did it
Ohio.
he did it 3 times, but I might would have stayed too if they would have treated me right.
Got you. No,
That right there messed me up mentally.
got you.
And here's the crazy thing. I want to let the PGO Nation. I want to be able to direct you to this fight. If you go and watch, go YouTube Eric Outlaw versus Roberto Benitez, or just Eric Outlaw on Olympic trials. They said it was the championship, and they said, and it's like the second round, and the commentator made a comment. This was crazy. He said, you know, Eric Outlaw, he's a winner regardless because he's 17 years old. He definitely has a second chance at making an Olympic team.
They already
And I'm
put
like,
on there.
well, goddamn. And they kept talking about how Roberto Benitez has been around. He's a veteran. He was 22.
Yep.
Listen, Benny from the Bronx. He's from New York. I call him Benny from the Bronx. But he was a bad boy. I mean, he ain't nothing to sneeze at. Y'all definitely got him. And I just said to myself, like,
Curly hair boy. He looked just like
Me and him got some history. Me and him shared some friends together too. And
Okay.
but the girl that I got, and her dog was like, I don't want to deal with him because he got beat up by him.
oh, wow. So this hold on, let me give it some inside scoop. So is this something you took his girl type stuff?
No, it was like we was hollering at the same girls, but he had one girl that she was like he cute, but then one girl was like he cute, but they didn't know that we was fighting. I'm like, yeah, I'm fighting him,
Oh
and
wow.
he came back. He had like black eyes and all that stuff. It was funny as hell.
So when it was all said and done,
He had
basically,
black eyes. They booed and everything.
Yeah, he was the light skinned girl who
No, if you watch the fight, you can hear it on the thing. They
yeah,
was booing.
I watched it. I watched it, and I
They was
definitely,
booing. That hurted me though. That really hurt me though, because I thought that I really had a shot, and everybody wrote me off. Everybody was, oh, he ain't gonna do this, he ain't gonna do that, and I wiped everybody out.
yeah, you did have a shot, E-Hunter, but this was the thing though. That year they was robbing a lot because they thought that you too young, you gonna stick
Yeah.
around for 4 more. 4 more years.
They said it. The dude, I forget the president at the time name. He was like, "Don't worry about it." Then I was like, then the scorecard was crazy. The scorecard was bananas.
Hey,
They talking about,
I'm gonna leave back and come back because I'm sounding low. All right,
okay,
I'll be right back in a few seconds. Give me 1 minute.
But yeah, you want to see what I'm saying? You gotta realize that they were robbing people, period.
they robbed the whole blue corner. They robbed the whole blue corner that day.
Yes, they did. Right before when Ant was fighting at 39, nobody can beat Ricardo Williams. Whether or not they could beat him, they couldn't beat him because Rick was whooping so much butt
But
to where
yeah,
they expected him to win. So even when he lost, he won. You know, this is what they was doing because they had the Olympic team already set. And Al Mitchell was the coach of it, right? But Al Mitchell the coach. You know what I'm saying?
yep.
Well, listen,
2 years in a row. 2 years in a row. Even with me, he was the coach.
You see what I'm saying? David Reed and them in 96 and then what, to 2000, right?
I was 2004.
2004. So he played over 3 years because he had 96, what, 2000 and 2004?
Yeah, that's what 12 years.
Yeah, goddamn. He was the man. He was the man out there. But yo, they was sticking everybody up without a gun.
It wasn't
Outlaw.
mute.
Huh? Can you hear me?
It wasn't mute.
It was
I didn't
me?
hear nothing.
All right. What about now? What about now?
I
Can you hear me
you're
now?
real low.
Huh?
Can I be heard now?
Yeah. I don't know about me. I don't know if E-Hunter can hear me, but Outlaw can hear me. You hear me, Law? All right, I'm gonna sign out and come back in. Can you hear me, Outlaw? I guess not.
That's probably, I can hear you. So I think he left. So let's see if he comes back in. He probably left and came back in. I can hear you well.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Al Mitchell had that thing sort of for 3 years, the Olympic team. 96 for David Reed and Floyd and all of them.
Well, we,
2000,
well,
the 2000.
we're gonna get Coach Al, one of the icons from here from
Yeah,
Philadelphia.
yeah,
Um,
very,
he's definitely everybody basically he could deal with.
yes.
You had to come through. You had them all. He had them all. If you made that Olympic team, if you made nationals, he had it all. So
From
you
Vernon Forrest to everybody.
right.
He was the late great Vernon Forrest. He took Vernon Forrest and made him world champion in the pros too, though. He switched over from amateur to pros with him.
I want to get back. I want to get back to off of this and get back into Outlaw. Can you hear us now, Outlaw?
It's buzzing though. Here we go.
I think I don't know. Yeah, you do sound a little.
Hold on. It's buzzing. Y'all better?
That's a
Sounds
little better.
good.
Yeah, I hear y'all.
All right,
It
there you
sounds
go.
like you
All right,
flying fish.
let's now we talking about this amateur background. I want to talk about your son. Um, from you can correct me if I'm wrong, but he is not a decorated amateur as you were, correct?
No, no, you
So
correct.
so so now you started him since he was a pup, from the womb to the tomb.
Hmm.
Um, by him not being a amateur phenom like yourself, what are some? Let the PGO Nation. Let the PGO Nation know some of the difficulties you go to is marketing him. Are you having any issues with trying to get him on mainstream? Who's his manager? Do we have a manager, and who's his promoter, or is everything being done by you?
Everything done by me.
Mm.
I don't think
Everything
he.
done.
Yeah, everything done by me. Money, everything done by me.
Wow.
So we had the same thing with Steve Cunningham, basically saying how like all his fans, he's not really supporting his son Junior, right? They're not buying tickets and things of that nature. And you know the side of boxing where some fighters have to sell tickets to get their purse. Uh, a lot of our purses was guaranteed, or not to be so in debt, but just to give the PGO Nation an insight of some of the things that we go through. Are you guys in that predicament with your son where like purse is based off of how many tickets he sells and things of that nature?
Yeah, but no, because I'm a so my son do a lot. He sell a lot of tickets.
Right.
So my issue wasn't my issue really wasn't that. Kadeem sell from 15 to 16,000 dollars worth of tickets.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, easy.
Dang.
Because
Dang.
I didn't know I really can do that. Like I didn't know how much I didn't know this is one of the reasons why I said let me come back so I can give them so it could really be so it could really hit. So this was a marketing thing.
Mm.
You joining the show was a marketing thing.
Yes, me getting behind them
Your
because you gotta
business
think
man.
it's a I had a hiatus, uh, kind of like trying to pass the torch, you know, doing all this stuff. Then at the same time, I was dealing with well, I'm dealing with my mom was sick, so I wanted to just get a fan something. I just wanted to get a fan something during like me going, I feel as though when I'm at my worst, I'm at my best.
Oh,
Mm.
nice. Hmm.
Mm.
So by my mom, my mom just died this morning. So by
Oh,
me,
sorry.
No, I did not know
yeah,
that. Sorry to
so
hear that.
yeah, so by me go
Thank
knowing
you for
knowing all
saying
knowing all the stuff she was going through, I needed to get myself right too,
that.
mentally. You know what I mean? So I wanted to do this for my mom and basically do it for me, my mom, and my son. But it was really mainly for my son and me, for me to market him and make him one of the best fighters out of our city.
Sorry for your loss, man. I had no idea. And once again, me and Y-Weezy, we humbly bow down because you didn't have to do this, especially with the dealing with your loss. But you made sure that you came through. I'm assuming out of the love and respect that you got for me, and the love and respect is here, bro. I love you. You know how much you mean to me.
Check.
Let's go to
Huh?
Let me say something to you, Outlaw. I really I commend you, bro, to
Yeah,
be on our talk show hours later after the
yeah,
passing of your mother.
yeah.
I lost a woman, not equal to your mother, but your woman. See, I think that in women's stages, you got your
Mhm.
mother, your wife,
Yeah,
then and then your daughter sometimes, and
yeah,
it may fluctuate those three, and then your aunties and all of them. You let them, but I think that the two of the most closest women to you before a child even comes is your mother and your daughter,
yeah.
and
That's how I
I
feel.
your mother and your wife, then your daughter. But I just lost my wife a couple of months ago. So I want to tell you the same thing. This is the purpose of this talk show. I
Yeah,
mean, of this podcast. I don't know if you know, but when my wife passed away, I always used to brag about my brother because we had a hiatus too. I heard you use that word. That's a heck of a word. If don't nobody know what that means, look it up in Webster Dictionary. That's a heck of a word right there, champ. But we had a hiatus. Yours,
yes,
yours was 7. Ours was 15. Because
yeah,
in the images, we was doing this thing together, laughing, joking, trying to strategically get everybody comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
So what happened was when my wife had passed away, she used to hear me and my brother talking about boxing a lot. But by that time, then we wasn't doing boxing. But she
yeah,
always said to me, I think you and your brother should get back into boxing some way, somehow, some shape or form. My
for
wife
sure.
passed My wife passes away about 4 months ago. And I come to my brother and I say, yo, bro, I think it's chance, bro. I think it's time. I got to turn my pain into something. Because once something is removed, you have to replace it. So you
Hmm.
take that pain and you turn it into passion and you turn it into productivity. And
Yeah,
like you said, you made a lot of sense. I'm using this pain. It's going to be a promotional thing. And I come back to you came back to your first love. Like me,
yeah.
my first love was boxing. So
My
once
love
I
was.
lost my wife,
I never loved nothing more than this.
Oh
come on,
wow.
champion, talk to
And
me. I never loved
it's just this. That's how I look at everything. So
yeah.
sometimes maybe say if I look at say if I listen to slow music, right? Somebody might be
Mhm.
thinking I'm talking about a girl, but
You talk
it's just
about
the truth.
combinations and looks.
Whole time they might be thinking he worrying about a girl. He's heartbroken from a girl. No, it's really boxing.
Wow, no doubt.
So hold on,
Yo,
T.Y. This is real important. Please let me hit this. Let me hit this right now.
wow, that's
He
deep.
compared. I want people to follow. I want. Please tune in right now. And this is Outlaw. Man, you about to go somewhere real deep, bro. And since you want to compare music, we're about to go real place intimate, real honestly, because only you and I can understand this. You sound like that you are hurt
I am.
from what you endured in boxing.
I am.
And as good as I was, and as good as I still am, because I hit the bag and I was like, damn, the ball's still sharp. I still got it. I don't know if I was hurt, little bro, but I stayed away from boxing, and it was easy for me to go away. And maybe I never sat down and realized that I was hurt. Now, can you explain why? What was that hurt, that pain, that agony that you was going through that make you stepped away kind of in the prime of your career?
Um, when I went, like everything became hard. So like every time I got like 4 my brother did the right?
You sound like a transformer.
So I told you, I don't know. I'm gonna take this again. Here, hold on. I'm freezing.
He might. I don't know if he's gonna leave and come back or what.
But yeah, so I mean, it seemed like champ, everybody eventually they get hurt by boxing because you don't play boxing. See, boxing is for keeps, man. See, when you play a sport, you can laugh and joke in your retirement. Boxing, once you retire, you know, if you get out unscathed, it still affects you because then you think you're good enough to never quit. Like Mayweather, he got out of the boxing, but look at him, he back. Whether or not it's for the glory, the guts, or the money, or the belt.
Right, right.
Y'all there?
Yeah, you
Yes, sir.
didn't.
Yes,
I don't
sir.
know. I don't know what
Yes,
happened.
sir.
Why it's doing that?
Why is this
All
not
right,
working?
I can
Huh?
hear you. Go ahead. Go ahead. You
Yeah,
sound better
it's
now.
just
we
acting
can hear you,
crazy.
all.
So so I guess I want to get down. Can you? Oh, he just left. Just deal with us 1 second, PGO Nation. We're gonna get this thing right because he got a story to tell, and I definitely want to hear his story. And man, him went through the same injury. 1 second. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right,
I was
now
All right,
what? Go ahead.
all right. So, all right, what? Every time I got, all right. So every time I got like to the championship, so I won my little nationals and stuff. I got that, but every time if I fought like far as Roberto Benitez, that's the one that really hurt me the most because it was right. I was right there. It was that close. It was like that close. So even I dealt with that. So that's what kind of made me turn to go pro. Because I probably wasn't really ready to go pro. It's just that I was tired. Like I don't want to go through it no more.
I
But
went through the same experience when I lost
but
to.
but if I would have lost, but say if I would have lost, now you lost that, bro. That boy touched you up, right? Then it's like I could stay because I could learn off of that. But just imagine every time you losing, they're not beating you. The judges is beating you.
political.
So it's hard. It's like then you getting cheated. So then I remember one time I got cheated on by a girl. Crazy. And it was like, yo, you still gonna go through with a fight? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fight. Heartbroken everything. I want to win in the nationals. But it happened. I got my first A count. Meaning the dude hurt me.
Oh wow.
So I'm like, damn, I gotta deal with this. But I fought through it. So that's when I knew that I was built for any type of like static. So I always use my pain as motivation.
It's
No
pain.
doubt.
Tui,
I
you
mean,
want to say something before I bring in the next question?
Yeah, well,
but
well, oh Lord, it's odd that you say that because that's what I did. What I was saying about my wife, I
mhm,
used this pain as purpose and motivation to come
yeah,
get my brother. And because, like you said, you know our amateurs and you know our professionals, pretty much. We
mhm,
was running around the same team, same manager,
yeah.
and you know he shut down for a while. Like he didn't want to watch boxing or nothing. Outlaw, he
But
ain't want to watch. I call him sometimes and say, "Yo, chick, so and so fight." So, damn.
yeah, I'm better too, like that too though.
Yup, yup,
So
yup.
let me
But
ask you: Are you a fan of boxing, Outlaw?
no,
See,
You're not a
he's
fan of
not.
boxing. Yeah, that's
He's not
me.
either. See, I always was a fan of boxing because you know what I had to do to motivate him and to be on top of the game. And
what's a fan? Like what's a fan?
okay, my
Like
explanation on this. Okay,
Yeah.
a fan to me is like I call myself social media encyclopedia. Y-Weezy, yeah, that's me.
Oh,
So a
then, then,
fan.
then if you talking about history, yes, I'm that. As far as history,
Okay, got you.
but I ain't running. I'm right now. I ain't running to go watch none of these guys because I feel as though they don't sacrifice everything. Everything is
Oh,
based on a dollar. So
okay.
so
yeah,
so
we
I
we
don't I
gonna
can't.
we gonna get there too.
You
Yeah. So
did.
I can't really. I'm a fan of the sport because that's what the sport made us. You know what I
No
mean?
doubt.
But I'm a fan of the sport, but I'm not a fan of boxing like I used to be.
Of these guys. Okay. So basically, like I was saying, was the pain from my wife just passing 4 months ago made me go get my brother. And lo and behold, here you have us coming together as the media.
Yeah.
And and I think interviews like this, Outlaw, need to be
Yes.
heard so the world can know. Because everybody want to go to the light. Everybody want to go to any given champ that's in the spotlight. But what
Yes.
about that fighter that's awesome that never got a chance to tell his story? I mean,
Mhm.
That's how
the
I
champ,
feel because
yeah,
he
you
should
know
have
what I'm
been.
saying?
He was an automatic. I tell everybody this. Anybody will tell you this in the city of Philadelphia, anywhere that I go. I always big him up based on
Mm,
his history. So
mm.
his history is automatic. Puts you in being a world champion,
Yeah,
multiple
yeah,
world champions.
yeah,
Same
yeah,
thing with me. Multiple words,
yes,
but when you dealing with politics and you ain't riding to their tune. It's like
yeah.
it's like, and I tell people this all the time. This ain't all about left hooks and right hands. It's
Ooh.
if you ain't going, if you ain't riding with them people, what them people tell you to do, 9 times out of 10 you ain't gonna be that.
To
So
cook your toast.
Tui, hold that thought, because down he transitioned to where I want to go.
I know.
Yeah.
I see you smile, champ. Go ahead. I
Yeah,
see you smile.
right. So he's talking about it's not about left hooks and right hands. You actually
Thank
going
you.
somewhere.
Thank you.
Fortunately, that because of our amateur pedigree, we was able to get um with some powerful backing.
Yes.
Um, you eventually got with top rank, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. At that point in time, top rank was the alpha and omega at this particular time. There was nobody bigger than top rank.
No.
Mm-mm.
Let the PGO know, let the PGO Nation know your experience and how did that come about? How did you get with a Cameron Duncan in the top rank?
The oop came from you. So by you talking about me to Cameron Duncan, because my initial partner, I was the person I really wanted to go with was Emmanuel Stewart. God rest his soul. I
We
really
were
I
wanted
was
to.
supposed
I was I was
to
talking to Manny too.
I
See
was
why I would you?
but I should have went with him because I feel as though he would have took me to top rank, and he would have gave, and I think he would have protected me a little bit more because when I went with Cameron, he signed me. They signed me. Then they had me waiting for like 18 months,
Oh,
Damn.
wow. Damn.
and
That's a
then
year
then and,
behind.
and then I fought on your undercard. They put me on your undercard, and I wound up taking my first L, and it was a fight that they cheated me too. So I felt as though I just never had a chance.
And what
Mm.
fight was this under?
That's when that was under top rank. We fought in top rank. We
Under
we
the
fought we, we fought when
lagoon.
they used to call it the Alhambra, the new Alhambra.
With
Oh, the new
23
honor hat.
degrees.
Oh, that was down was that down 23rd Street?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
that's down Swanson,
Yeah, Swanson.
2300.
Yeah, 23rd and Swanson. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's when I beat Robert Frazier.
Yes, and
Oh,
that
you fought
day,
on that undercard.
yeah,
Wow.
and I wound up losing. I dropped the guy and everything. They wanted One judge had me winning the fight 59-55, and everybody else, the other judge had me losing. One had 57. One of them had 57-56, and one of them had it something else. I lost on a what they call it, a split decision or something.
Mm.
So basically, a lot of your stuff is coming from bitterness and loss,
Yeah,
not feeling like you lost to the sport. Now, man, you had we go back, we talked off of Cameron, and I tell you, and I don't say this to brag, but I'm not a me and my
gatekeeper.
brother. There you go. We not gatekeepers, bro.
No
Listen,
doubt. You know was. So many nights I talked to Karen E. Hunter about you, and we was on the phone about that
Yep,
back in the day.
I
bro.
never
So many
forget.
nights.
I literally like begged him. It wasn't like you didn't have to tell him. Like, yo, he just kept saying, "You
Huh.
keep talking about Outlaw. Is he that?" I said, Cameron, please,
Give him a shot.
please,
Give him a look.
please sign him,
Yeah.
sign Pooh,
Yeah,
sign
yeah, yeah.
Farah. Yo, I kept talking about y'all three the whole time.
Mike
Yeah.
So
Messenger,
And he
we even got
apologized, and he
to get back
apologized
up.
to me,
that's what I wanted to go.
and he apologized right before he died.
Wow.
I was talking to him right before he died. He apologized like, yeah, Eric, we ain't treat you right.
So what? Yeah, give the PGO Nation a little bit of insight. Now, Karen Duncan was very close to me. My mom, my wife, they all know Karen how much she loved me. But I didn't get that phone call. I didn't get the phone call at the end. But he actually called you. I guess he was clearing his conscience. What was that conversation like before he died?
I guess he went out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
1, 2, 3,
All right, there
4,
you go.
5,
Can you
6,
hear?
7, 8, 9.
I want to get that final call because here you have a man who signed him. PGO Nation, here we have my manager who I finally got him to give Outlaw an opportunity. He signed him. He basically shelved him, don't treat him right. But right before he died from cancer, unfortunately, he gave Outlaw a call and apologized to him. I want to know what that conversation was about.
You know how it can be. Hi Eric. How you doing? Yeah, I'm sorry, but you know how
Keep
you know
going
how it
in and
can
out.
be.
So, Outlaw, what was that conversation like before he actually transitioned?
He was just talking because he was trying to, because I was bringing talent to him. So he looked at my son. He was like, "Yeah, I like your son." And I was
Mm,
like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, Ken." He's like, "What you think about?" And I was like, He's like, you want to go in business with me? And I was like,
That's a
what?
familiar story.
He's like, yeah, you. He's like, yeah, we can start managing fighters and stuff. I was like, managing fighters with you? He's like, I know, Eric. I know I ain't treat you right. He was real, like, real low. Like, I ain't treat you right. I know we ain't do right by you. You were supposed to be a world champion, and we didn't do all the right moves for you. He said that flat out, and I was like, it's cool. So I was like, yeah, well, if you want to make it right, do this.
And what was that? What is that? Do
Cause I
this.
had a
What?
kid.
What?
I had a kid that I was going to let him go sign with, and he was like, let me rack up some racks. Let me get some racks for him. So basically, he wasn't going to lowball him how he did me, whatever. But what really made me sign with him was because of you. So I felt as though like, all right, I'm gonna be on the same joint with Ant. So I'm gonna be fighting with you and all that stuff. So that's what really made me
Oh
sign with
wow!
because I could
Thank you. Thank you.
because I could have went with Cam, I could have went with Emmanuel Stewart and got a bag.
Mm.
Because Cam
Wow.
only gave me 5,000 to sign with him. So
Really?
Wow. Are you
yeah,
serious?
I only took $5,000
He
and I
didn't
got
sign
like
for.
$600 a month from Top Rank.
He was playing Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde there because
So
he was
so
Dr. You know what I'm saying? He was Dr. Jekyll
See?
with you. He was Mr. Hyde with us.
I want to make sure that I heard this clear. So you basically chose top rank and turned down the bag just because of me. You wanted to be with me and my stablemate, a stablemate with
Yeah,
me and fight under my.
yeah,
That's,
because you gotta
Damn,
think,
I
you
love
gotta
you. I love you to death. I would have told you don't be no damn
nah,
fool.
no,
I
because you
love
gotta
you
think,
too. I love
yeah,
you too, outlaw. But damn,
but you gotta think though. Top Rank was they had all the fight, had Floyd Mayweather, they
they
had
did.
you.
Oscar, they
So
make yeah,
so
they did.
and at this time they had Floyd Mayweather right there.
yeah, yeah, he did.
So I'm with everybody. It wasn't just it was that was me thinking smart. I'm thinking long term. I wasn't thinking short term.
That's true. That's true.
So
You
if I'd have
wasn't
took
thinking about the bag. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
so I'm thinking about
Yeah.
the
That's true.
bag. And don't get me wrong. Emmanuel Stewart got me my first apartment, got my first car. He got all that stuff. He kind of burnt me up about that too though. But
Oh,
I was thinking,
he
oh, he burnt me up. He burnt me up, man. He
so
burnt
let me
me up.
ask. There's a question. There's
He
some
burnt
questions, but
me.
I wanna pose this to you, and then Ty, if there's a question before we transition.
Mhm.
Uh,
Okay.
a question from Mara says, "How did that make you feel hearing him admit that?" Cameron,
Um, it was
what's
like,
up,
all right,
Deshaun Mitchell? What's up, brother?
it was like it's too late, basically. But it was like, all right, but you got time to right your wrongs. But he did tell me, like, yo, Eric, I'm sick as a dog.
Mm.
He's like, I'm still fighting his cancer. I'm still fighting his cancer.
Yeah,
And
that's
I was
right.
like, but me knowing me, I'm always forgiving people. I'm always thinking that my life's supposed to be like this, and it's a it's a way for me to. I'm always trying to basically, like I said, turning my pain into profit, whatever. So I didn't want my kid. I didn't want whoever I had under me to go through what I went through. So it was like, all right, I'll take that. It's cool. We good.
Thank you. Ty, is there anything you want to say? Because I got a question. We about to transition a little bit.
Yeah. I got a question. First of all, I want to say, Hunter, that was well
I
spoken.
can't hear him.
Can you hear me now? Hold on.
Can you hear me, Eric?
I hear you. I hear you perfect.
What about me? Can you hear me now? All
No,
right, I'm gonna.
I think it's you, Ty, where you might have to leave and come back.
Yeah.
Um,
That's the only thing
um,
about when you do it in the stream.
Yeah. So if you can hear me, I got a question that I basically want the PGO Nation to know.
Yeah.
Um, so as of now, we done heard two incidents that kind of broke your heart and got you bitter with boxing.
Yeah.
You suffer a loss in the U.S. boxing championships for the Olympics. Now, and that's a big loss. I don't think people understand how that is. That's the difference between you signing from tens of thousands to that extra zero.
Yeah.
You know, like you may sign for 50,000, but if you win the Olympics, you can sign for 200, 300, or you make the Olympic team.
Yes.
You can win 300. Shout out to my man Willie Gibbs. We got Ivan Mighty Robinson. My two big bros is on here. Shout out to you guys, Trey Jenkins, cousins. I mean, everybody is rolling in right now. And we just want to let you know, guys, know that we love you. And y'all, this is because of y'all. Willie, Mighty, the Outlaws, the Anthony Thompsons. We follow suit and we looked up to you guys. So you got the loss in the Olympic trials,
Mm-hmm.
right? You got your first loss that you suffer from in the Alhambra, right?
Yeah.
But let's not keep talking about that adversary. Let's talk about how you propelled and overcame that. You
Yeah.
wound up winning a title, the USBA.
Yeah.
How did that come about? And how did that come about? Because then after that, we're going to talk about how you catapult to another bigger style in your fight. So, how did you bounce back from the first loss? What did it take? The fortitude, and who helped you along that way get over that loss? Because now you were top ranked. Did they didn't let you go? Did they? After that
Yeah.
loss,
Yeah.
they let you go.
Yeah.
Get the f out of here. After
Yeah.
one loss. So how
Wow.
many fight? So how many fights did you have with my with them?
That was my first fight. After I was,
So
and he kept me on the shelf for 18 months.
so they sit you on a month. Listen, y'all, I need y'all to understand this. This man is a top prospect. He loses in the championship to become an Olympian. You work your way up. I kiss ass, literally. Me and TY kiss ass to get you signed with the biggest promoters at that time.
Yeah.
They sign you, sit you for 18 months. You lose your first fight on a fight that when you got robbed and they clipped you. How was the bounce back? How did you get back to where you now become a top fighter, number one contender, number two contender, fighting for a title?
I guess he
Um,
just told us.
I
Let me say something. I
after I
guess he
lost,
just.
mind you, my hand was broken too. So
Mm.
after I broke my hand, whatever. Cameron's like, yo, I gotta wait if you could bounce back. He's like, it's up to you though. And it was the dude, Pascal Rouse. He had like the USBA. He had a couple belts and he had a couple old joints. And he was like, yo, you wanna fight him? It was like a week later, like 2 weeks. Like I took the fight like on a 2 week
Wow.
string. He's like, you want to bounce back? You want to fight him? I was like, it don't matter. Mind you, my hand was broke,
Oh
Mm.
wow.
and I was like, yeah, give me him. So,
Rumble, young man,
so
rumble.
Sloan, like, you sure? I was like, yeah, don't worry about me. I'll be all right.
And you
Mm.
And
go in there and
I
you
go in
win.
there, I'll go in there and spank him. So I wound up winning. I think I won like 15 fights straight, 15 fights straight.
So now you win 15
Damn.
fights straight. You win the USBA title, and now you catapult yourself to now you becoming recognized by world fights.
Yeah, I just started fighting everybody. They thought they could beat me.
Wow. And
Mm.
that's normally what happened. They using you as an opponent, but you wind up
Yeah,
knocking off everybody else and you
yeah.
go out getting into there.
Yeah, I'm not tripping. Let's go.
Let's
He
go.
ain't nobody
Because it was
opponent.
me. Because I
He's
knew
a
that
champion.
he didn't beat me. I knew that he couldn't beat me. So it was like I just was chasing. I was just like, it's whatever. Let's get it.
So let me tell the PGO Nation just how good you are. So you go through your ups and downs. You get cut by top rank.
Yeah.
You run it off, but
And I started hold on. I started beating up their fighters after that.
that's what happened, man. That's what
As you
happened. Like with
should.
Cool Boy. That's what happened with Cool Boy. You
Yeah.
wind up start
Yeah.
beating all these fighters, and you get a title shot. So now you
Yeah.
running through all the top ranked fighters, and they like, damn,
Yeah.
maybe he is something. So
Yeah.
now you got a title
Mm-hmm.
shot. How did you get the title shot? Who was you with when you got this title shot? And now you fight for the IBF title. You have now
Now,
catapulted yourself for the
What are you
number one
talking about? The
contender.
one, the one
yeah,
in London?
that was tough too. I was with Golden
Yes.
Boy. So I was with Golden Boy for
Can
like
y'all
three or
hear
four
me?
years. But mind you, when I took the USBA belt, they had
Yes,
me
we
up
can hear
Can
there.
you
you,
hear me?
Terrell.
So
Yes.
Okay.
they had me up there. They had me all the way up there at the top. So but I was number one, I was like number one to number three for like 3-4 years. And they would never give
Damn.
me they would never give me a shot. They would never give me a shot. I never understood it. Cause like one time they asked me to fight Leah Santa Cruz, moved down in weight. I told him,
Oh
yeah.
wow. That
He
that
turned it.
you was going to take that fight? Woo! Shit.
I took that. They turned me
Why
down.
not? Yeah, why
Then I tried to
not?
fight Abner Mares because they put us
Having
up there to fight
Mares,
each other. Like,
the
yo,
pretty
you want to
boy.
fight for the number one spot for the eliminator. I took that, turned me
Two-time,
down. So
three-time
I
world
never got the
champion.
chance. And that's one of the reasons why I came back too, because I never got the chance to fight the guys that I wanted to fight because I'm fighting people that I don't really want to fight. I want to fight Leo Santa Cruz's and
Let me say something.
Abner Mares. I want to fight them. They the guys that I want to go in the ring with. I don't want to
Let me
fight the
say
young
something to
boys.
you,
I want to
A.
fight the people that been around that I've been looking at before.
No
Win
doubt.
or lose
Let
or
me say
draw.
something to
I
you.
just want to be like I fought him.
Mm. And let me say
I just
something to
never
you.
got them. I just never got them shots.
You have that, but you have that championship spirit.
I can hear
So what
Ty.
happened was,
Oh,
huh?
he can't hear you, T.Y. I don't know what's going
You can't
on.
hear me?
Do I got him muted? How do I do that?
No,
Yeah.
you.
No,
I
I
don't
can.
think you got him muted. It's just we can hear him. I think everybody can hear him, probably but you.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So T.Y. leave
All
out
right.
and come back.
Try it one more
All right.
time, or I might gotta leave out
All
so it
right.
could go to everybody.
Okay.
So that's
Oh
fine.
my
He log out.
God.
We're gonna continue this conversation. So now you go ahead and fight. You finally get your shot. I don't think you explain. I want to know, how did you get with Golden Boy? Golden
I
Boy
got with
wanted to
Golden
pick.
Boy. I got with Golden Boy. I think I was at the gym, and I think Malik. I think Malik got me with Malik got me with Golden Boy that
Are you
worked for
talking about Malik
Bernard.
Scott?
No, Malik. Damn, you don't know Malik. Malik
I
that
think
worked
I
for
know. I know
Bernard.
little short Malik, brown skin Malik,
No, he
right?
tall. No, he real tall. He worked with
Oh,
well Bernard assistant. He got me with him.
okay.
So and then when he got me with him, I just fought everybody he had too. So whoever
So
they
n-
got, I just took him.
so now you fighting everybody. What the hell? You fighting everybody and you get your title shot.
Yeah.
You go to fight Shelby for the IBF.
But I wasn't with him. But the only downfall with that is that I wasn't with Golden Boy when I fought Selby. It's because and try to talk now, Ty.
Can you hear me now?
Ain't come on yet. Damn.
Can you hear me now?
You think it's me? You want me to try to do it?
You could try to leave and come back.
Hold on.
Hold on. He gonna try to leave and come back, Ty.
Hold on.
Okay.
PGO Nation, let's get those likes up. If you on Facebook, you on Instagram, let's get those likes up. He's gonna leave. Let's try to see if we can get him back. This is pretty interesting. You know what's crazy is we're allowing everyone to get a voice, from myself to to Steve Cunningham to Jesse Hart, and what we're starting to do is we're starting to see the ugly game, the ugliness in boxing. Right? Hold on one second. Let me get you off the screen. Ty, is that you? All right, there you go. Here we go. Let's see if Ty come back now.
Can you hear
Talk
me
now,
now?
Ty.
Can you hear me now?
What? I can't hear. I can hear you though, ain't?
Can you hear me now?
It can't, Ty.
Can you hear
Hold
me,
on.
Chuck?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It got to be the studio, man. It ain't nothing on my behalf.
But
Let's
can you
see.
hold on one second? Can you hear Outlaw?
Yo,
I
Ty?
can
All
hear him. Yeah, I can
right.
hear him.
So
so
this
it
what
might
we
be
going.
me.
So this what we gonna do, Outlaw. When you want to say something, because he can hear you, you can't hear him. I'ma just
Shoot
let
the
him.
duck in StreamYard. Shoot the duck,
You
boy.
want me to log out? I might gotta log out.
Who? Me?
Me.
Because you just logged out, right?
No, I just backed out.
I don't know if you gotta do all that. I don't know if we want to do all that. We just gonna have to make this work. I mean,
I
it
can see because
happens.
I can go to the link every time though, and it'll bring me right back in.
All right, well go ahead.
Exactly. It'll pop you right back in.
Well, go ahead, log out and then come back. Let's game. PJ Nation, we thank you for your patience. We want to get this thing straight. Shout out to my man Willie Gibbs. What's up, big bro? I appreciate you, my guy, for
What's
getting
up,
on.
Gladiator?
We
The
got a lot to cover. I'm,
G-Man
I'm trying to
Gibbs.
wrap. Trying to wrap this up because I definitely want to get to his top 10.
Well, basically, I got a few questions to ask you, but you know, the stream is not asking right, so it's cutting me off. But I got a couple questions I ask you before we get into the top 10, Chet. E
It was
Hunter,
just there.
can you hear me now?
I can hear you, Eric. Can you hear me?
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can
Yeah,
you? You
loud
can't
and
hear
clear.
me?
I don't hear y'all.
Oh man. See, we should have left
This
it how
is
it
Y'all hear
was.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can somebody in the PGO Nation email us a new stream? Now somebody send us something. We all our loved ones that are our supporters. Send us something in the email. We need it.
All right, y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes.
Here we go.
Can you hear me?
I hear you perfect.
All right.
Okay, perfect. Nah, yeah. Now let's get to the nitty gritty. Now you spoke a lot, and I always and I didn't get a chance to ask you this question because I'm an avid reader and I'm a studier. And I consider myself a fly nerd. I make studying look cool and always good, cool and cute. I was that guy, the mouthpiece of the messenger, no doubt. So let me ask you something, E. What made you come up with the title Outlaw? Because in the process of studying, I see that you're living up to that name because outlaw comes from the Anglo-Saxon word, which means to be contrary to the law. You was a man that stood out, and you was a one that was always challenged, or one that went against, like you said, the law of top rank or the law of any promoter. You beat what they was trying to send you, so you was contrary to the protected fighter. You were the bad boy, the outlaw. They've been robbing you since the amateurs with Roberto Benitez, light skinned curly hair boy. But don't worry
Yeah.
about that. That's what light skinned and curly hair looked cute. And it ain't no more. We 2026, so everybody look good now. Dark skin, light skin is flavored like ice cream. But I need to ask you a question. Where did you come up with that name, Outlaw?
I didn't come up with that game. That name was given to me. That was
And
given
why
that
was it?
that name was given to me by Mr. Mitch and
Oh,
Salone.
old man Mitch, man.
Mr. Mitch gave me that
Oh,
name. He said you're an outlaw. Because I
wow.
always went against what everybody was saying, and nine
There
times
you
out of ten I
go.
was always right.
There you go.
I
And
didn't like
that's what
I never liked crowds. I never liked gangs. I never liked a bunch of people around me. Every time
uh
I fought, I was by myself. I always like that. Mr. Mitch gave me that, so I never wanted to be with a bunch of people. I always
big
wanted to
up to
stand
Mr.
out.
Mitch.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
talking
big
about
up to
Mitch
Mr. Mitch.
Allen? Oh yeah,
Yep,
Mitch Allen.
Mitch Allen. Yep,
Okay.
Patterson.
Yeah,
He gave me
no
that name.
doubt. Big up to my old head and big up to my old head Salone. So I just wanted to know that because you actually start being put inside an outlaw situation on
Yeah,
on one of the biggest promoters that it was during that time. Because Golden Boy really wasn't popping like that. It was top rank. Top rank
Tyreek
had
was the one.
Yeah,
it
Tyrek
was
was
the
the one.
one. And how did you become? And that's crazy. How did you become an outlaw on one of the big and one of the biggest promoters in the world? You can fight your butt off. You can fight your ass off. So
All right,
I
let
must
T.Y.,
say that.
we got to get ready to pivot. I don't mean to cut y'all off, but we got to pivot.
No,
I want to talk. I want
it's
to talk about
okay.
this. I want to talk about this title shot because we got to get in a lot more. Uh, and I don't want to hold the people up too long. But when it's good,
Okay.
it's good. But listen, you now fight for the IBF title, and something goes in your favor when you damn near knock Shelby out. You dropped him. You hurt him.
Hmm.
When you dropped him, what was going through your mind?
I just hope they don't start the BS.
Hold on a
because
minute.
no, because because what's crazy is that I didn't I didn't care about them. Like when you go into a fight, you nervous.
Right.
You like nervous. Like, oh man, damn, I'm about to. I was cool. It was like riding a bike. I knew, I knew that he couldn't beat me. I said, only way I'm gonna get beat if the referees and them get it, help him out.
And you was in his
And
own backyard in London.
yeah, I was so happy that I fought in front of all them people. I enjoyed myself. If you watch the fight, I was smiling. I didn't care about the
Yes,
booze.
you
I didn't
What
care about
actually
none of
had
that.
fun.
stadium?
I had
What
fun.
stadium over the pond you was in?
It was
Wembley, O2, the
O two,
O2,
O two, O two.
O2, O2.
It was like
Wow.
37,000 people in there.
They serious about their
Somebody
fight.
said that count was way too long. It was. That was a
Nah,
Mike
They
I
Tyson
was.
Buster Douglas joint.
I was supposed to be world champion, but at the end of the day, you know what it is. I knew that I was, but that's another thing that killed me too.
I was about to say that. What's your sign, bro? What's your sign?
Libra.
You're a Libra. A lot of things killing you and hurting your heart.
Nah, but I try to
Yeah.
stay strong because again, I don't do things for me. At this time, you talking about I'm still a provider. I'm still a man. I'm still trying to. Everybody that's around me, they looking for me to. They looking for me
To be that one.
to be the
The
one.
breadwinner.
So
It's okay to say that the breadwinner, no doubt.
so everything that I'm doing is for them. So
For
you got to
them, yeah,
think too.
responsibilities.
You got to think. I'm not making no money. When I fought for that title, I didn't make 100,000. I didn't make 200,000. I didn't make 300,000. I made $46,000. And when I got the check, it was around like 15 to 16,000.
Wow.
Because England had to tax it, then America had to tax it.
So nobody not telling you all these things that I had to deal with. Nobody not telling you that I took that fight based on because I could have eaten because he didn't want to fight me. The initial fight was here in America. The fight was supposed to be in
mm.
Washington D.C.
So why did it get? Why? How did it get to
because
England?
he
Because
said he didn't want to fight Eric. He's not fighting Eric Hunter in the United States.
oh damn! So the fix is already in. The
Yeah,
Fix is
fix is in.
already in.
and
The
Another
bullshit is
fit.
already done.
Hold on. Pause. Time out. Time out. Here's what I want people to understand. Listen to me and listen to me carefully. PGO is bringing the side of boxing that none of y'all see. Y'all see the Richard Hitchens, y'all see the Deron Boots, and y'all see all the famous shit, but they don't see the murky stuff that goes behind the door. So I wanna build this picture, bro. If you would have won, you would have been a world champion with millions of dollars of reputation. I'm gonna say it again. Millions of dollars of reputation, which means you would Gilly and all of them would have been, yo, what's up? The champ, right? Right?
yeah,
But yet you're fighting damn near for peanuts, for real, for
and
real.
they don't know that though. They didn't know that. So again, I took that fight for everybody that was around me, meaning my kids, my baby mom, my kids, my
Wow, bro, that's deep.
both of my baby moms, and at this time I was going through drama, like mad drama. Even for this fight coming up now, I was going through mad drama. I'm dealing with it though. But at the end of the day,
This fight here.
this the only time I really kind of like did something for myself, like based
Mm.
on for my own mental. This really for
Let
myself.
me ask. So let
But
me ask you a question, E, because I see that you coming from your heart and you pulling from a deep place, and we appreciate it. But you're a brother who takes your pain and turn it into purpose. Let me just lighten it up a little bit. What bullshit? Do you think you can wipe an ass with this Scott tissue 1,000 rolls? You think your next come in on your fight this what is it this Saturday? Bring your
yes,
roll of toilet tissue so you can pick up the bullshit. All right, this
yes,
Saturday we're gonna be there to support you. But if
I know.
not, matter of fact, I tell you what, I'm gonna bring it to show you. No more bullshit. And if it do, we got him. All right.
Yes,
So this gonna be our code sign. No bullshit. We got him,
yes,
champ. All right. Got
yeah.
you. Go ahead.
So
Yeah, so me fighting for that title was based on for everybody around me, my friends, my family. It was me trying. I was basically like I'm chasing history. It's cool. Maybe this the sign because I could have because to be honest with you, the IBF I talked to IBF personally. Daryl Peoples, I talked to him personally. He told
Yeah.
me he told me that he told me that they was going to use his judgings. So I'm thinking I'm cool.
Mm,
I'm thinking I'm using the IBF rules. I'm thinking I'm doing everything, judges rules. But when I got there, they was like, no, we using the BBOC rules, whatever they is, whatever rules
that's
they
the bull
doing.
crap.
So whatever rules they over there. So basically, so imagine when you in the dressing room and they telling you, and he looking me in my face. He looked at me in my face and put his head down while the dude told me, no, we using our rules.
mm.
Mm,
And
the
if
the
I'm
only
lying,
way the only way for you to win was to knock him out.
I had no choice. I had no choice.
And you came damn near close.
And nobody not, and then nobody not
kitty.
telling me. I threw up. I was throwing up before I left for the fight. I threw up. I was throwing up. So I don't know what I ate either.
Mm, mm.
And I fought him with one arm.
Damn.
Yeah, because your hand
Your
was
hand was
No, my
broke.
scarred.
It
elbow.
was messed up.
I got. It was a messed up elbow. And
Tendonitis.
so basically, yeah. So basically, and you could. So if
What
I
up,
could go,
Ma?
so I could show you. I could show you like with me getting ready. I was wearing the elbow joint.
Mm.
But I
So
just but I
go ahead.
just thought that
So once again,
I was so
Outlaw came
confident.
through and you persevered.
Yeah,
Because I'm gonna tell you something. As long as you don't let the decision that goes on in the ring affect your life outside of the ring. This is why sometimes you have to have something that makes you happy outside of the ring. You know what I'm saying? So that way, when you get that bullshit call, you got somebody there, a woman, a brother, or a cousin. How was your support team through this whole thing from amateurs on down to the professionals? And let me ask you this: do you still have the same person like the messenger had me from amateurs to professional to now? Do you still have any of the same team that you had with you from the amateurs, professionals to now?
I got two. I would say I got two people,
Awesome,
but
awesome.
but 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 not the ones that I looked that I thought that would have been the biggest support.
Oh, mm, okay.
So everybody, so basically, so far as my amateur run, you gotta think they
Mm,
died too. So I had three people that was
oh,
I had 3 to 4 people that was, I'm gonna say 3 to 5 people that was close to me. They all dead.
mm.
Sorry to hear that.
You know what I
Um,
mean?
Sorry, okay.
So
real quick,
then
Hold on.
Willie
Let
Gibbs,
him, let
Willie.
him finish. Let him finish,
No,
champ.
I'm just about to have him answer this. Willie Gibbs
look,
is saying, let the people know that you fighting this Saturday and where. Willie said, where you fighting at this Saturday?
uh supposed to be at the 6 Man Center down Germantown and Wissahickon. I think that's it. Wissahickon Avenue. Think that's
Six
what it
man
is.
center, the 6 man center. Yep.
Yeah. And this really was for history. But for far as the fight, but
So
far as the
finish up,
people,
chat.
so for the people, I got one per. I would say two. My brother Man, he always been like one of my biggest supporters. He's still around. I got
Gotcha. That's
I
what's
got
up.
I think he on here too. The other one he on here, Radical Defiant. He on here too.
Okay.
He always supported me through
Okay.
my amateur days and through me as an adult. So, but as far as the people that I thought that would be there and have
Yeah.
my back, nah, they gone.
Okay. Okay.
Gone.
Wow.
So
So go ahead. Go ahead. You can get your last word out because I
nah,
got
go
another
ahead.
question. So because we got a lot to get into. So
Great answer, champ. Thank you, champ. Great answer.
Mhm.
we're gonna have two questions. This gonna be one of my last question. Then we're gonna have Ty last question, and then we're gonna go to. I want to know what what was it that actually broke Eric Outlaw Hunter to make him walk away for 6 7 years? What was it that broke you, bro? What
Uh,
loss?
the loss wasn't so much. I felt as though I could have bounced back off the loss. It's just that I couldn't get no more. Nobody wouldn't fight me. Then the promoters, because I shouldn't have left Golden Boy. I left Golden Boy
Mm,
on an emotional thing because I felt as though every time I kept fighting, they kept giving me the bare minimum.
Money
And
mm,
wise,
they
monetarily.
they, they kept like lowballing me. So just imagine every time you fight and they throwing somebody in your face, they throwing them in your face, and they gonna say, "Well, Eric, next time we're gonna give you more than that." They kept giving me the minimums. So just imagine your minimum is only $15,000, and they giving you $15,000 every 3 to 4 That ain't no money. I can't survive off
mm,
that. And
mm.
And
then and
not
then,
and not and not not when you damn near ranked number two, number one, and all this stuff fighting for
Yeah,
IBF
Yeah,
titles.
no doubt. No.
but I'm fighting everybody. I'm not saying no. I don't want to fight him. I don't want to do that. I'm no. You want? All right, I got him. You think he next? I got him. Who's
Outlaw.
next? I got him. And it's like they never gave me a chance. It's like then it was like I'm in the next fight. I promise you, I got you. Outlaw, I got you. Erica got you. Erica got you. Erica got you. They kept doing it. So
Mm,
and then when I got a chance to fight for the title. Because before I even got a chance to fight for the title, they was doing like a title, they was doing like price bids on title eliminators, and they wanted me to go to like to Argentina to fight a guy. So they never was trying to give me. I never was the guy they was trying to give a title to. You understand what you see how guys they got everything
mm-hmm,
in their favor, everything just in their favor.
Yeah.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
I never had nothing in my favor. So just imagine
Damn.
I signed with y'all to be with Golden Boy, but I'm doing a title eliminator in Argentina.
Damn.
This is the
Yeah.
stuff they don't tell you. So basically they wanted before I even go to the next thing, before I even go to the next, what's more crazy is that Bernard, he came in one day I was training and I was getting ready for the fight. I'm like, even though they wanted me to go to Argentina, guess what I did? All right, let's go. Let's boogie.
Let's
I went.
go, Boogie.
Mm,
Boom, I'm training. Bernard coming to the gym say, "Yeah, Outlaw, you taking the same route I took." And I'm sitting there,
mm.
and I'm sitting there. It's cool. It sound cool, but it's like,
But it,
dog,
it ain't cool.
I signed
It
with
ain't
you.
cool.
I
Exact.
signed with you to
Mm,
get me away from this. And
mm.
I watch you watch me grow up. So I'm not like a dude that you doing business with. This is a kid that you watch grow up. This is a kid
Can
that
I
you
say?
gave money. This is a kid you gave money to go to tournaments and everything.
So you felt like Bernard did not protect you the way that he should have protected you.
n- I gotta say this.
Hold on,
Nobody.
no, let me ask you.
Everybody.
I wanna hear the
Okay.
answer. Is that how you feel?
I feel as though that if he'd have spoke up for me, I wouldn't have been having to go to Argentina, or I wouldn't have been, or I wouldn't have felt like, or I wouldn't have felt like I would want to leave you because the goal was me to be with you.
Facts, bro. And let me
Who don't want to be with their hero?
come on. Is that and I just got to say something because I'm like a soda right now that's shook up with the top one, and I've been fizzing.
Like
I've
I
been
love him
fizzing.
I love him to this day. I just feel as though I feel as though, and I'm not saying he like a nut or none of that. Like no, he my hero. Like I'm not like I fought like him. I won tournaments fighting like him. That's not what I'm saying. Like, but my thing was I felt as though why did I have to go to Argentina to get for
Let me
we
say
talking about
this,
an eliminator, bro.
Cam. Let me say
Like,
something real fast because I'm shook up like a soda. Everybody had the same problem with the undisputed, legendary middleweight champion. Every fighter in the gyms is it's a whisper. Now when he come in, don't nobody want to say nothing. But you know, I always spoke my mind, champ. That was one thing about me. That Anthony Johnson loud my brother, you gonna hear him. But champ, you have a right to feel the way you feel because you could learn something from him, but that don't mean you gonna gain anything from him. You took the best that you could take from him, which was his style. His style is awesome. His style is based around fundamentals, the mastery of fundamentals and tricks. So what you gained from him, and I noticed you gained a lot from him because I love your shoulder roll, half body, the way you shoot your uppercuts and everything was always
if you watch a lot of me, you watch a lot of him. So
yes,
you gotta understand. I took stuff from Ant. I took stuff from Sloan. I took stuff from Calvin.
yes,
I took a lot from Bernard.
yes.
I took a lot from every. I took
You're a
a lot from all of
sponge.
y'all. So I'm a sponge. So when you said who's a student of the sport, yes, I'm a student of sport because I took what I liked from y'all and I threw what I didn't like from y'all. So it's
Yo,
like it's like I took that and I just felt as though who did like again I signed listen I signed with Top Rank for Ant, right?
yes.
Signed with Top Rank for Ant and Floyd, all them guys, but mainly for Anthony Thompson. That's who I signed with Top
Mm,
Rank for. Anthony Thompson. Boom.
thank
My
you.
next go around, I made a run. I made a run, right? So my next run is guess what? I got a chance to be with Bernard. Bet I'm with him. I'm rocking with him. And and everybody when he lost to Kovalov, I cried.
Wow. Yeah.
So 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 so
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
so
Okay.
if you think about it, you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, sir.
Y'all
We hear
went
you loud
mute.
and clear, Outlaw.
I don't know what happened.
Can you hear me?
Hold on, I went out again.
Can you? Damn.
But like I was saying, this champ, I gotta let this go. Everybody had that problem with Bernard champ, and people don't understand that that's not his company. He's a poster boy. He's a poster boy to make the black fighters feel comfortable, champ.
So
Because Golden Boy get all Latino fighters, Latino and Mexicans. So Bernard is just a poster boy and a smile because you beat me. Now watch this. They say it on cartoons. You can't beat him, join him. He joined with Bernard because you know Bernard is legendary. He ain't
yeah,
just beat me. He
I
beat
never did.
Tito. He's a poster boy, E. Watch this, E. He's a poster boy to make you feel good, to make Anthony feel good, to make Adrian Bronner, because Adrian Bronner was signed to go to boy, to make all of y'all black fighters feel comfortable. But somewhere down along in the line, he forgot his job. He's not making y'all feel comfortable, and he act just like he's Mexican.
Yeah, but
Hey, and I
no
love him and respect him. I love him and respect him.
no it's just that I just felt as though all them guys that I watched and then my grandpa I stuck in front of that TV and had their VHS in there. I kept watching
Yes.
Pernell, Bernard, Bernard. I watched everybody. I watched every single body. I'm talking about every single body. And 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 what I liked about Ant, and nobody threw combinations like Ant.
Jesse Hart said.
That's just you like he listen. Nobody threw combinations like
Nobody
that, man.
throwing again.
It's just the truth. So
Yeah.
I used to steal certain moves like, oh, that's how you get the combination off. Here, go tap, then break. So it was like stuff like that. I always studied all that stuff. So
Mm,
even with Bernard, like I like say if I fight like a Spanish guy, I try to mimic,
mm,
what Bernard would
mm.
do, you know, and
Yeah,
I wanna I signed with him because I was like, all right, bet I know I'm gonna get my shot with him, and then
no
when
doubt.
I did it, and it's like, it's like I'm like, oh maybe it ain't all him. Cause I mean, one time he's like, "Man, Outlaw, you gotta fight for your money," and I'm saying like, "Why I gotta fight for my money when I got you?"
I just told you though, he's just a billboard, just to bring y'all in. And then
Like
once
that's
y'all in inside it, I know so, because you show me a black fighter on a team that gives him the much respect as Philadelphia fighters. We only respect him because we had a chance to touch him in Champs Gym, to see him in Shoeless, all of this stuff because it's personal. But when you really talk about business, he don't even deal with his own nephew right, Demetrius Hopkins.
and
So I mean, hey,
I ain't gonna
I
speak
just got
on
to
it
tell
because
the
I don't
truth.
know. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah,
But I do.
yeah,
All I can speak on is with encountered with him, but I still
yes,
love him.
no
I
doubt,
encountered good things with him. It's just that I just didn't
no doubt.
understand. Like think about it this way. You didn't think I deserved it when I'm the only kid. I'm the only kid. I bought 50 Cent down at the 2300 arena.
Mm.
People don't talk about that. Like people don't talk about the celebrities that I brought down. I brought at my
D
fight on
50
me
Cent,
out.
Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, you brought him down to 2300 Arena?
Ask them. You can
Mm.
watch it when they announce my name. He in the middle. He in the center of the ring with me.
I know that's
It
right. I
wasn't.
know that's right.
It wasn't no money involved. It wasn't none of that. That was just that's my brother. But he respected me and he loved me because he knew. Oh, this kid come from this. He come from that.
Do you still have that relationship with 50?
He all because he. I think he mad at me because he said that I just quit boxing.
I try to tell listen, one of my best friends, Chiefy Mac, love 50 to death. I told you, 50 is a nut, man. You gonna stop dealing with my man Outlaw because come on, man. I told you.
But I understood what he was saying. Like, basically, don't be weak. He was like, basically, like you. This is what you do. He told me flat out, bro. This is what you do. Don't quit. Don't get down on yourself. Like you a fighter.
Hold on.
Mm.
We got Mighty saying Chew and Oscar's ass. I beat him and he wouldn't fight me. So
Yeah,
that's Mighty.
but we can't go at Oscar. Only why we can't go at Oscar because Oscar take care of his people. So we can't.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He
We
took
can't.
care of the
So
Mexicans.
I can't talk about somebody like so. That's why I'm the way I am because I don't want you to say Outlaw is terrible. Outlaw is this. Nobody can tell you Outlaw a gatekeeper because there's a lot of people behind us. There's a lot of people that people is world. People is popping real for real is because
Talk
of
that,
me.
talk that talk, champ. Talk that talk, champ.
That's just the
There you
truth.
go.
And that is the
Mm-hmm.
truth. Like that's a good point. I want to go ahead and transition real
I never
quick.
gatekeep on nobody. Nobody can't say nothing like bad
Right,
about me
right.
because a lot of people that I had around me weren't supposed to be around me.
Talk that talk, champ.
I shined a lot of light on a lot of people.
Yo, you got people in the chat saying, I ain't never going to Bernard car wash again.
I'm telling, hey man, hey,
No, listen,
I ain't
but
say
even my man,
No,
boycotting.
no.
I'm
Let
just
me.
saying.
That's a
even my
joke.
man,
That's a
my man
joke.
right there.
That's
Hold on, before we even go to Atomic Bull, ask him what I did for his brother, his little brother. Ask
not
him.
feast. Yeah,
Now,
yeah, yeah.
Feast, they'll tell you. Like I told him before it's all said and done, I make sure you're a national champion. I told his father that. I told everybody that
Mm,
I make sure you're a national champion. Because guess what? There was one of the kids they was hating on too. They was turning their back on him. And I said, you know what?
wow.
He one of the kids that I stopped fighting because of his little brother. I supposed to had a fight coming up.
Mm,
I had listen, this is a
small
true
world.
story. This is a true story. I had a fight coming up. I started helping the kids. I'm in the gym training every day. I got so tied in with the kids, I wound up going to the Silver Gloves Nationals with the kids. I canceled
Mm,
my fight. I canceled my fight so they can so I could be there for them.
that's gonna pay off, coach.
So
Keep doing what you're doing.
and I'm not. I just did it because you know what's more crazy? I wasn't no coach. I'm not a. I can teach, but I'm not a coach
Okay.
to the point. It was to the point
Okay.
that I just didn't want to see the kids. I didn't want to see the kids go without. I was just trying to get the
Okay.
kids the best. I was trying to get the kids the best chance of winning.
No doubt. No
because
doubt. I understand that.
because Pop, Rock, Sloan, Mr. Turner, uh, uh, all these guys, they gave me a chance of winning. They didn't have to do none of that stuff for me.
Mm, pay it forward. That's
Yeah,
the way you move. That's
So
your
and
heart.
that's how I
Pay
move.
it forward.
so man,
Yeah.
listen, we learning a lot, man. I thought Steve had a crazy story, and Jesse Hart, what he had to go through
Outlaw
just to
got a
get in
deep.
fight with
Yeah. Outlaw got a
Khalil
deep
Close.
story. It's
You got
touching
a
too.
you got a
Touch,
crazy story too, and knowing it,
touching.
and here it is. You're getting fame with 50 Cent, but yet you're getting paid 10 per 10 cent. You know,
Yeah,
it's like people don't know that you become a champion, you get all this prestige, but yet behind closed doors you fighting. So this is what I want to say before we transition real quick. And T.Y., I want you to ask that question that you asked. I thought that was a very important question.
Mhm.
Right now, PGO Nation, everybody watching on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube Live, watching your family supporting.
This one joint touching. This one touching.
What is it that what message do you want to send to the PGO Nation and everybody watching about the fight game and the politics? For those who think you should just fight for this and that. I mean, from your experience, let them know, give them advice about the boxing game and what it is and what it's not is.
the boxing game is not the boxing game is good. It's beautiful. It's just that the
It
people
is.
that's in it, you know, it's not the game. It's not the game. It's the people that's in the game. But what I would tell people is just that do the right thing. Get the right people. Don't rush for the money because rushing for the money it will hurt you in the long run. Everything that I ever done was from my heart. So if I had to be a piece of shit, it was hard for me to be a piece of shit because because just imagine if I'm taking money from being a piece of shit. I gotta look at this money. This how I got this money. I can't look at it as damn. I did everything I did was honorable morals. I had
You
morals,
got a
honor, and whatever.
conscience.
It's
You
so
got a conscience,
so
E.
everything I did. You gotta think where I come from. I come from nothing. I just watched my
Mm,
I watched my mom. I watched my mom be on drugs since I was born, bruh.
mm,
I watched that. I watched my mom suffer. I watched my mom not have a chance to live. I watched that.
mm,
I watched her be my biggest supporter too.
Mm,
I
mm.
watched it.
That's
I
right.
watched that. Damn, this lady. When I went to jail, this lady was there. Every time when I needed her, I don't know how she got money, whatever. She helped me out.
A mother's love.
So and mind you, I'm the first baby. So I watched all the stuff that I've endured. I seen it. So I can't go in. So that's what made me love boxing so much because I said, "Damn, these people don't love me, but I know this will love me."
Mm,
So everything I ever did was, just basically just trying to get you to like me. And that's why I really became in love with boxing because I just wanted to be liked.
mm.
mm.
And
That's
because I
true.
wasn't nobody didn't like me. I was dirty, so I felt as though I wanted to be liked. So the dirty boy, but nobody ain't mess with the dirty boy because the dirty boy could fight.
Dirty boy
That
can
is
fight.
true. That is
Exactly.
true.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Nobody
Dirty
mess
boy
with
can fight
Dirty Boy. Dirty
always.
Boy
So
can fight.
so so
You
so
think I got holes in my jeans for nothing?
so I was one of them kids. Yeah, you talk about my shoes. Shut up. I'm gonna beat
Yeah.
you up. So I
Mhm.
always so I always had something to fight against. So boxing is not bad. It's just the people that's in it, and it is up for you, me, for you, me, and your brothers. It's all of us. It takes us to make sure we protect the kids.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so if they don't have us to speak on it, they would never know about it.
That's
Mm.
true. That's true.
So I
That's
don't care.
true.
I don't care if nobody don't like me. I don't care. I'm not here for you to like me. I'm here to tell my.
Mm.
I'm not here to be me. I don't care. I can't. It's easy for y'all. It's probably easy for
Talk
y'all.
that talk, Shank.
It's probably easier for y'all to pretend to be somebody else. I don't even know how to be me.
Mm.
Like
You
nobody.
understand?
Damn, I know that's
Like
right.
I can't. That's always been like that. So when you hear people saying, "Oh, you gotta know how to turn it off, turn it on," I don't know how you gonna tell a person that's a fighter how to turn it off and turn it on. I'm a fighter. I'm not. I'm not. I'm
That's
not a
all they know. That's all
I'm not.
y'all know.
I'm
Yeah.
not I'm not a politician.
No doubt.
I'm not.
No
I'm not
doubt.
here to. I'm not here to hustle you.
Yeah.
This is what I do. I'm a fighter. That's all I know. Yeah,
Speak
I
my
had no
mind
choice
in the
but to
truth.
fight. That's all I knew how to. That's all I did, and all I asked for people was to protect me, and I ain't get that. I ain't get that in return. I did everything else
Mm.
for everybody. I ain't get. I ain't get the protection in return. So what I'm thinking, what I was doing with my kids was giving them protection in return because I
Mm.
thought like I said, I had to walk so them babies could run. That's for
Mm.
any kid that I
You know,
train.
when I hear your story, little bro, and when I hear you talk now and mighty, y'all make me feel guilty because it's like, damn, At, you know better. You should be out here helping this journey, helping these
That's right.
guys train these
That's
kids.
right. Feel
You know,
guilty.
and,
That's
and,
right.
and it's the truth.
That's the
I do
truth.
I do feel a little shame
You
because I know
think
we have
about it.
so much to
I'm gonna be
offer.
real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. And if I'd have seen you on the street, if I'd have seen you on the street, I'd have said, "Yo, come check my son out." And I would have said, "Yo, won't you come help me with my son? Won't you come help me with these
Mm.
kids?" You can ask Lydell. He was one bad motherfucker too. When it came to that fighting from
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
executioners, ask him. Ask how many times I didn't came to him and said, "Yo, help me with these kids." So anybody that I
Mm.
always looked up to and I bow out gracefully, I always, yo, come help me with them
Yo,
because I don't
Pooh,
know
Because
Pooh
I
in
don't know
this,
everything,
Pooh in
but I
this to this day, FaceTime me in the gym, be like, yo, man, when you gonna stop playing?
because people
he giving
respect
back.
because people respect that. People respect legends because people don't see all the money and all that. That's fakeness because that runs out. The money ain't there
No
when you in
doubt.
that dirt. The money ain't there
Talk
when you
that
in that
talk,
dirt.
Chad. I never
But
seen a U-Haul behind a hearse.
but
Talk that
but but
talk, Chad.
but the thing is this: we live forever, regardless of what
Mm.
people might think of us. Whatever, we living forever.
Mm.
When we go in
Because
that
some we
dirt,
done passed
we
down.
living forever. We leaving something there. They can't
Mhm.
talk about us. They can say what they want to say. What
Mhm.
they gonna say? That he was a bad motherfucker.
Mm.
That's all they can
Talk that
say.
talk, Chad.
That's all they can say when it's all said and done. That's all they can say that he was a bad motherfucker. And guess what? You
And
got
let
people
me.
that they can't. You got to think if they find you stealing money, when they find you that you fighting just for money, they ain't gonna look at you. They don't care about you. That's why Muhammad Ali
Mm.
is who he is.
That is
Mm.
true. That's
That's why
why he
he
the
He
who
had
he
GOAT.
is.
principle.
That's why
He
he the
had
GOAT.
principle and purpose. Yup. He had principle,
So
purpose,
everything
and a
that you say,
conscience.
yeah, you can't. You gotta have some moral honor and respect for yourself.
No doubt.
You gotta have
No
it for
doubt, Chad.
yourself. If everything
No
we do
doubt.
is based on $1, come on, man, what we living for, man?
I
I'm
gotta be
taking
For
honest,
the
T.
love
chances.
of money is the root of all evil.
T.Y., I'm gonna
Talk
come
to
to
him,
you,
Chad.
but Outlaw, I gotta be honest. I always listen. I always knew you was smart and intelligent. I knew you could fight. That's why I basically begged them for you. But man, I'm flabbergasted.
Me
I'm
too right now. He's
shit. You
sharp.
you are
He's
really
sharp.
teaching me a lot that
He's,
I had no idea.
you
You
sharp,
know,
bro.
I know boxing was a dirty game. I got my stories. I was just lucky. I was lucky and blessed that I was able to get what I get and and receive what I received for a signing bonus, some rules like people.
And I want to say this again. I miss my mom. I just want everybody to know I do
Oh,
miss my mom.
We love you,
and we
man.
send
And
our
listen,
condolences
and
there.
prayers gonna be up.
Yeah,
Listen, man, when I come and see,
We
when we
love you.
see you this Saturday, man, you make sure you give me a pound and a hug, man.
yeah.
I love
No
you.
doubt, E Hunter. Yes.
But Ty, let's go real quick, cause look,
Okay.
like I said, this interview is going so good. We didn't get through half of the
Okay.
shit. We wanted to
Let
ask
me
you
say
questions on
this.
so much stuff, but
We got to get a part two
we
with E
do.
Hunter, man, because
We
he
actually
touched me,
do.
man.
We actually
He
do.
wanted to fight. Yo, he touched me.
You know what?
That was
After the
deep,
fight,
man.
that's what we're gonna do. How about you come back after the fight, right?
Whatever
A
you want me to
wrap up
do.
or
Do it to
something.
be
Whatever you
Okay.
continued.
want me to do, big bro, I got
Okay.
you.
PGO Nation, put a
Okay.
one in there if y'all
There.
want my man Outlaw to come back. I think this is one
Yeah,
of the
man.
most
Just touching.
insightful,
Yeah, it is.
insightful
This, yo, it's
podcast
crazy.
episodes we had.
All right, let me ask you this, Kevin. Let me say this because he said a lot of good things. You are absolutely right that when we go in that dirt, we're gonna be forever remembered. This is why I always teach. I always taught to my brother. I don't know if you ever heard me, but I always had something that said immortality
Hmm.
for to be forever remembered at what you're good at or what you like to do. You are
Yeah.
immortal, champ. You cannot take that belt away from you. The
Right.
USBA, you cannot take it. You're Edge of Stone. He got Edge of Stone with the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania Hall of Famer, AT the Messenger. He Edge of Stone. Then you said something, you're right. That's immortal. Then you said something about passing it to the children, man. That right there showed me, man, that how pure your heart is. Not just the struggle, because the children is our future. Really. It really is. Because if you don't have, see, like you said, the game is good, but it's the people in the game that's not so good.
Yeah.
So if you're going back to these amateur fighters, teach them how to fight and giving them game, guidance, advice, motivation, and education, and you giving them game too, they'll be ready. They won't have to go through maybe what you went through, or what the messenger went through, or what Tiger or Rock or what nobody went
That's
through
only why. That's
because
only why I did it.
you loading their clip up from the door early. They learn how to fight. They learn how to conduct themselves to be better young men, and you're getting them brain heavy. You're
Yeah.
getting their mind tight because all that information you got to pass it on. You
But
know,
guess
this is
where?
why
But
this
guess
is
where I
the
got it from? I didn't
yes,
graduate high
sir.
school. I didn't graduate from high school. That came from being in that boxing gym. That came from
Really?
me.
So
And
you
That
so
learning.
came that
Yeah,
came from being in
you
the
didn't
street.
graduate from high
yes,
school?
yes.
That's just
But
me.
you
That's just I learned on the way.
But I'm gonna tell you something. You're graduating in life.
Yeah.
You don't need a system to tell you how smart you is.
That's
I don't
why I
have to
know.
put exactly. I don't have to put. If I want to call a glass dirty, I don't have to tell the glass is dirty. Just put a
Yeah.
clean one right next to it. Just put a
Yes.
clean glass right next to the dirty glass and let people make their decision. Well, you just
We got
came
a
up.
lot of we got a lot of ones in these chats, bro. If you want Outlaw to
We
come at you with a
yes,
one, we got
you
damn near over
just came.
20 some ones in here.
you
30.
you just came up, and I'm about to ask you a question, but I had to give you your flowers, bro. That
I
you
love
doing
it.
it because you're setting the babies up for a better life and more information. Because during the time that we was growing up, this information wasn't privy to us, and if it was, nobody was sharing it. Huh? You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? But you had other people that didn't gatekeep on me, like Ricardo Williams, the Olympic silver medalist. His family didn't gatekeep on me. I went all the way down Cincinnati right before he turned pro. The messenger got as much information as I can. Came back and I cooked the ass with him winning. He went on a 2 year tier. Plus the information that I got from these guys, I cooked their ass. So that's why we was pretty very well off. Now let me ask you a question. I know that the biggest part of being a parent, especially in boxing,
Mm-hmm.
is looking at biggest part of being a parent and having a fighter, especially in boxing, is watching your heart live outside your body forever.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that? Do you panic or do you just block out that this is your son and you teach him as a fighter? Where do you separate the difference from yo, that's my son, or yo, that's my fighter? How do
I
That's a
you
good
work
panic.
that?
question. That's a
I
good question,
uh
CY.
I panic.
Thank you.
I panic
Huh?
because at the end of the day it's hard. It's hard.
He said I'm fair.
I
Okay.
panic because I love him. I love him that much. So
Okay.
I it's like, all right. When I first started training him, I was cool a little bit. But then when he actually started fighting, I'm like, oh no, this is my
Mhm.
baby. So it's like it's not the same. He might be bigger than me and everything like that.
I
But it's
understand it,
like
but that's your
but it's
baby.
like
That's your
that's my
boy.
baby. That's my
Yeah.
baby. So and it's like some days I second guess myself. Like, do I want my baby to box?
Mm.
So I think about that
Yeah.
all the time. Do I really want him to box? Do I really think he can do it? Because I'm mean. I'm automatic mean. Nobody
You
got to tell me to be
you're a
mean.
killer
I
in
didn't.
that ring. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't teach him to be mean. He might don't got that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Some kids got that.
Okay.
See, see
Got you.
with him, see with him, I had to get him beat up. I had to do a lot of stuff to get him. I had to because that's the only way it can make me
So you
feel.
basically on PGO Nation right now saying you fed your son to the sharks.
I had to because I had to let him because I didn't want to spoon feed him.
Got you.
I said if I'd have spoon feed him, he wouldn't have worked hard for it.
Mm.
So if I would just kept
Yeah.
giving him, guess what? He would have
Mm.
he wouldn't have knew how to sacrifice.
Mm.
I'm constantly giving him stuff. I'm constantly giving him. Not he not earning it. So
Do you think he's been receptive to your style of teaching? Do you think he grabs your style of teaching, or it's kind of uncomfortable and he only get it because you his father? You understand the question
I
that
think
father?
yeah, I think he's special. I think he got a special gift, but
I've seen him. He do.
but he got a special gift, but he don't know his gifts.
Okay.
Because he got a mindset. He got a mindset. And we all know these kids today. They got a mindset. They don't see tomorrow. They only see
Mm.
right now. They only
Mm,
see black. They don't see, yo, I'm gonna be this when I get such and such and such. They don't believe in that. They only believe in
No.
right now. Why I can't see it
Mm.
right now. So if I say, yo, son, if you win 10 fights straight, I get you signed by such and such. Oh, why I gotta do it right? Why they can't do it right now? Because my thing is you ain't earn it right now.
mm.
You know what I mean? So I deal with
Yeah.
that. I deal with that with him. That's my problem with him. is that he don't see tomorrow. He only see why I can't get the money right now. My thing is, dog,
Immediate
you ain't me.
gratification. That's what he's
Yeah.
looking for.
He
Hmm.
want instant gratification, not knowing that, bro. I want to give you that, but I'm you ain't gonna go through what I went through. But you gonna do damn near 75% what I had to go through. You ain't gotta do 100. You gonna do 75 though.
All right, just real quick, little bro. I want to say this. You damn sure don't sound like no that you didn't graduate from high school. You're very, very
No, you
articulate,
don't.
very smart, very intelligent, with a lot of wisdom, young man. Uh, Producer, can we pull up his top 10? I want to close out with this. We got so much. There's going to be a to be continued. So you promising right now. We got all these damn ones in the chat. They want you back.
He
You
got to
definitely
come
coming
back.
Yeah,
back,
and
right?
but I gotta shout out my other son.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
Azim
He's an
Hunter.
amateur, right? He's an
Yes,
amateur.
yes, he just
Okay.
turned 9. He only been boxing for
Wow.
like at the time he only boxing for like 2 months. I took him out to the
Okay.
nationals. He beat the
Mm.
nationals like that.
Oh,
Ooh.
so you already got a national champ.
Yeah, from my he was 8 years old. He ran out there and beat up everybody.
God
It's in
damn.
their DNA. It's in their DNA. They got it nice. They got it natural. DNA tough.
Yeah,
Can we get that top 10 pulled up,
And
producer,
what's his name,
please?
E. Hunter? What's his name, Outlaw?
Azim Hunter. We call him Pop. I named him after my grandpa. His nickname
Azim.
Pop.
Big shout
Yeah,
out to Azim Hunter, aka Pops. We love you. Keep doing your thing. Put your gloves on, baby.
yeah.
Keep punching.
Listen, the PGO Nation will definitely be in there this Saturday. We listen. Oh, shout out to Teflon Don, man. Listen, he
Shout out
listen,
to Teflon Don.
I
he
told him,
treated
and Dom the only reason why, because I told him I give him a oop. I said I'll front on your car because everybody wanted me to front on their car, and I said nah.
yo,
Mm.
definitely. Here's the flyer right here. As you can see, March 7th, my man Outlaw with his son. They gonna do their thing. We're gonna be in the building. We're gonna bring you behind footage. We're gonna be there
That,
getting
ma-
his hands wrapped. We
that
we
made
gonna be
history
there
too.
watching his son. They're gonna do their thing, and we're gonna bring, you know, hidden footage that you won't get a chance to see. But I want to give a shout
Outlaw.
out to Teflon
Outlaw.
Don and Teflon Don Promotions for treating me. I called him up, Outlaw. I said, listen, man, I'm the messenger. He said, I know who you is. I said, listen, man, I'm telling him about the PGO Nation, blah, blah, blah. I need this. He said, oh, tell me what you need. I said, can I get one ticket? He said, tell me what you need. I said, can I get two? Tell me what you need. I said, all right, I'm gonna need 3 tickets. A matter of fact, I need passes. He said, I'll do you better. I'll give you passes. You can come in the ring. You can walk Outlaw. He said, whatever you want. I said, thank you, man. So shout out to Teflon
Outlaw.
Don, man.
Outlaw. Shout out to Teflon Don.
Yeah, it's a good
Definitely.
thing.
Outlaw.
So
So shit.
let's get that can we get that up there again? So listen, we got your top 10. I tried to ask my producer to bring it up, blow it up, and I actually could see it. Look like your first is Sloan Anderson. You want to tell the PGO Nation? We're gonna go through this list real quick.
Whoa. Okay.
Sloan Anderson, what did he mean to you and why you got him on your top 10?
Because that's Sloan's nephew, and he was the first one that put me on a lot of game as far as the southpaw. And
Okay.
and I, and I really looked up to him when it come to that boxing. He was real slick and sharp.
So that's not your trainer, Sloan. That's he got a nephew?
That's his nephew. Sloan last name is Harrison.
Oh, Sloan Harrison. You're right. I'm getting them mixed up. I'm
Yeah,
getting them mixed up. But I definitely know Sloan. Definitely know
yeah,
Sloan. All right. You got my man. Everybody looked up the cheesesteak. You got
yeah.
Calvin Davis on there.
Everything about him was
Mm.
fly.
Everything was
Girl, get the
fly.
girls. Had the
Everything was
He was on
Benzes.
fly.
back of the bus. He was on
Come
back of the
Yeah,
on,
bus.
man.
he sparred me every
Come
chance he
on,
got.
man.
Yeah, he put me on a lot of games. One of my heroes.
Everything
Definitely. Come
about it was
on,
fly.
man. I'm gonna
Heard that.
pull up with
Come on,
this
man.
apple green Benz, man. Stop playing at me, man. All
Come
right,
on,
and
man.
you got your Trulies, man. Your big bro. You got Anthony the Messenger
Yeah,
Thompson.
yeah.
Ooh.
Every, I was amateur, so you was the first. You and Rasheem Jefferson was the first one I really seen. Far as in a good fight that was like sharp, like you look real sharp. So I watched you fight. I watched you fight, and I was like, dang, he threw crazy combinations. So ever since that day, I've been hooked watching you every step of the way on YouTube, everything. I try to
Thank
find
you.
And if
tapes of you and
don't
everything.
and if don't nobody know who Raheem Jefferson is, that's Rel, the one we
Yeah,
call Sugar, who was
he
in
was one of my favorite ones to watch
Shakur
too.
Stevenson training camp.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite ones to watch too.
Rel
Yeah.
was a dog. You know,
He Rel
let me
was a thumper.
let me
Tell
give
you,
you this.
he fight. Rel could
Let me
fight.
give you this quick story. I was telling my brother this. This is when my career changed outside of Mighty, right? Boxing Mighty in 1998. Me and Rel, we trying to qualify for the Olympics, right? We go down to the national pile, and I lose in the championship to
Jose Shalaya.
Jose Salaya, and Rel
Jose
won.
Shalaya.
So there's like as a competitor, it's not a natural envy like I'm a hater, but it's like damn, he won, and I'm crying in the room, and he was like, "Don't cry, Sugar," because he was like, "Listen, man, I promise you, your next tournament, you gonna beat their ass, you gonna qualify, Sugar." And Rel was young. He ain't give a damn about nothing. So he running around happy, eating candy and shit, and he qualifying. And I'm in the room like, damn, man, am I gonna win? But I'll never forget, Rel hugged me and he said, Sugar, you gonna win your next tournament. And I won my next tournament.
Don't worry about it,
And
sugar. You
that's
gonna
yeah, don't
win.
worry about it,
Me
Sugar.
and Ralph fought in the power together too. We didn't get a chance. We didn't fight each other, but I wound up winning. But we was in the same weight class.
Mm,
And you won the powder. Who did he
Yeah,
lose to?
he lost to the person I beat in the championship.
Who was that? Do you
mm,
remember?
Sawtell Warburn. I think he was from California somewhere.
Okay.
mm.
Yeah,
See what I'm saying? So
funny
yeah,
style
you
dude.
got
You got
yeah.
you got some big victories under your belt, Outlaw. You really
Yeah,
do, from amateur to professional. You
I was
really do.
16. I was 16 years old when I won that.
Wow.
So
Mm,
now you
dang.
so now you got one of the hardest punches that I can remember fighting. And that's Rasheem Brown,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
Now
He can
him.
punch.
untouchable.
Yeah,
You
he was
untouchable.
everything about him. That was just my dog. He'd come pick me up. He was just my dog. I just like that. I love his right hand. He had a
Oh,
beautiful right
that,
hand.
but
It was
listen,
it was a missile.
to me, Sheem had a weird right hand because it would never come straight.
No, he'd drop it and shoot it.
Yeah, it never came straight. It was like a bent overhand right
Yeah,
hand. I don't know what the hell it was, but
yeah,
I just know the shit was hard. He
yeah,
could that one boy,
If it hit you, if it
he
hit
could
you,
punch.
you was going to sleep.
yeah.
He's going to sleep. And here's my other guy, man, Gladiator. I love him to death. May the Creator
Oh my
bless
God.
this love. He's one of those dudes, Ty, who will preach heaven to you and beat the hell out of you. Always
Yeah, he
praying.
was. The
Willie the
gladiator.
Gladiator Gibbs, man. What's up with Willie Gibbs?
Uh,
Willie
first
ain't no
person,
joke.
first person I ever seen beat somebody up in the gym. When I first walked into the gym with my uncle Apple, I walked in the gym.
Mm,
He had his golden glove shorts on and everything, and I walked in and I was stuck. He the reason why I never left the gym.
Oh wow,
mm.
that's good.
You
By me
hear that,
seeing him,
Willie? You hear
so
that, Willie?
so the smell of the gym and me seeing him spar.
All right,
You
now
smell it again.
you got
And
the
the gym got.
legend. You got
That's
the
odd
legend.
that you said that. The gym got a funny smell,
Yeah,
but I love it too.
Absolutely,
I love the smell of the gym. It's, yeah.
ain't no better smell in that gym.
No,
absolutely,
it's not.
absolutely,
That's the
absolutely.
smell of hard work and
You got
dedication.
now you got Georgie Benton,
Mm,
icon trainer, the creator and inventor of the shoulder roll.
the Philly chef, baby.
Right there. Oh, I forgot to put Mr. Turn on there though. That's crazy. But
You'll have to knock
Mm.
somebody out. Then you got Bernard. You got your old head. Got to put him on there.
You
yeah,
gotta put him on there.
because I got Ed Dennis. He was sharp too.
Oh yeah,
Who's that
definitely
Dennis,
Ed
Chef?
Dennis.
Ed Dennis was nasty.
Who was
He
Ed Dennis though?
super offense. Sloan trained him.
Okay, got you. Okay, okay.
He was
Oh
super
yeah,
fast.
I forgot about Ed
He
Dennis.
was
Sorry about you. Absolutely right.
he was built like Tommy Hearns.
Damn.
Oh, built like a
Yeah,
bear, like a cobra.
yeah, he built like
Yeah,
Tommy
yeah.
Hearns. Amazing offense.
Now,
Wow.
just because I don't remember the name, do I know him? Like
Yeah,
I saw him before.
you would have to see him. He from Southwest.
Then I'm quite sure. Like I'm quite sure.
Yeah, you
So
seen
you
you
def-
know him.
so you definitely got Bernard. We already know what he meant to you. You already elaborated on that. But
Yeah,
you gotta sleep there. Who was a bad mother? Watch your mouth, Rock Island.
yeah.
Whew.
I stole so much from him. They don't even make no sense.
I got
Artillery line. Rock
now. I got
Island
a question
artillery
for you.
line.
Who do you think? Real quick, and Ty, you can answer this, but I want to make it quick. 'Cause we got a great close out. Who you
Okay.
think was better, Rock or Tiger?
I if oh my God, don't do that. Uh,
Great question, right? But I
I'm gonna
got
say
something for both of y'all. Watch this.
I'm gonna go from this. Tiger better boxer, Rock a better dog.
Mm.
I like that. I like that. That's kind of cheating because you ain't answer the question, but I will accept that
I'm
because
just
I.
saying that if it's all said and done and you got to break down the mouthpiece, you gotta go with Rock.
I don't know, man. I seen Tiger do some amazing shit, man.
You heard what I just said. That's why I said boxing.
I didn't say Tiger.
Yeah.
Like
He
God
nasty. I
damn,
don't
he
know.
Hit and
He
don't
nasty.
get
said,
hit.
well, I'm gonna be
Hit and
like this.
don't get hit.
Hold on, hold on, T.Y. Because I know he about to change his mind. But now I'm saying that
no, because I
Tiger.
seen him. Because I seen him. So I didn't want to go Rock and Tiger. So I would have put both of them at 9. I would have.
They're both twins.
Shout out
You
to
ain't
Global
twins.
Therapy, man. Giving a shout out to my peoples in them who definitely represent health and awareness,
No, he
working out.
they
Shout,
both was. I can't
shout
say
out to
they
Global
both was
Therapy.
my favorite. But the thing is, but you got to think about this too. I got more of a rapport with like Tiger, my guy. But remember, Tiger stopped boxing, so I got to see more Rock because I'm in the same class as Rock as
Yeah, that's
2004.
true. That's true.
Tiger
So
was
I got
hanging around us when he
right,
stopped boxing for a while.
and then you got to think too. I got a chance to work his corner and all that.
Yeah.
Mm,
I was
Okay.
he
Okay.
me and him won the nationals together.
All right.
damn.
Real quick, T.Y. Give me your answer, quick, baby, please.
Okay. I'm gonna say this.
You didn't get Demetrius Hopkins.
No. We going to. I want
I'm
to
gonna
hear.
say this.
I want to hear what T.Y. got.
Yeah.
Now, I definitely want to say this. Like I said, it's the power in the name. Yeah, the power is in both of their name, and I got both of them. And let me tell you why real fast. You got Akibulan, which is the real name of Africa. That's who he called Tiger, because Tiger would take you into those safari jungles and you would get every animal you was looking for. A cobra, a monkey, a giraffe. Tiger would run his combinations and put something on your ass. Now, now Kilimanjaro was rock. That strong bite down on your mouthpiece,
Yeah.
fight you late night in a dark alley after the bar. Even though they didn't drink, these type of dudes will fight you in a bar fight or in a dark alley. That was
Yeah.
rock. So I kind of sort of get it's hard to separate them. Champ, you got Tiger and Rock. They were both good. One was a boxer. One was a dog to where as though he bite down on his mouthpiece, man. Bite you, give you rabies. Tiger was it. That's why I was impressed with Juan McPherson in order to get a victory over Rock Island. That was hard to do.
Yeah.
So, big up to Juan McPherson for that
It,
victory.
it,
But I go with
Yeah.
you, Outlaw. I go with you, Champion. I go Tiger Boxer, Outlaw. I mean, Tiger Boxer, Rock, uh,
dog.
All right.
Kilimanjaro, them big ass mountains.
I would probably. Y'all right that Rock was more of a dog, but it wasn't like Tiger was shark bait neither. Like he was
No,
a
he was
dog
super
too.
dumb sharp.
Yeah.
No, no, he wasn't.
And Tiger was a dog too. I'm just gonna take Tiger. I just think like Tiger, Tiger,
Yeah, see,
like
that's why you put me in a bad spot.
Yes.
exactly, exactly.
Put me
Because
in a
They
Tiger was
bad
both
amazing.
my
spot.
But
favorite though.
let's
So
get to
I have
my
both of them at
guy.
9.
Yo, if you got this man number, please get contact with me after this because I need to talk to Meat. You got Demetrius Hopkins, man. Who here's another one. Demetrius Hopkins
Here
is
we
another
go
man that I
again.
watched him fight and I'm
Same
just
old
like,
dog. Just a
God
different
damn.
day.
And Meat was my nemesis. He's the only guy that beat me 3 times.
For
Yeah.
real?
Mommy asked you a question. You can't beat this damn boy? Remember?
Nope. I
He
couldn't
was
I
just,
could
he was just,
I cannot
meat
beat
must have
Demetrius, man. For the first
meat
couple
must have
fight, like
reason.
we that Demetrius, if that was my twin, he would be I would be Rock and he would be Tiger. Cause he was slick. But then once I learned, I beat him the last 3. So we even 3-3. But I beat him one of the ones where it counted in the Nationals and in the Olympics.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
you
meat
got
bad
Nah,
boy.
Demetrius Hopkins.
see, you're not gonna tell me
A
Why
that.
did you put
Hopkins is a
meat on there?
Hopkins.
Why did I put
Because a
Demetrius on?
Hopkins a Hopkins.
No, I put him because I watched him box, and I ain't
Mm.
never seen it. And I never seen. I watched him in Rock box actually.
Who got over?
Why you think he on the list?
Say no more. Say no more. Say no more.
Nah,
Say no more.
he a bad. I seen him. I said, damn, he way better than Bernard.
Meat a
Yeah.
magician, man. God damn he is.
He
He a
For
magician.
on a talent wise,
for
he
just
was
no,
better than the Buck.
he fought just like Bernard, but was better than Bernard. But he just probably ain't had the
He ain't had
same.
a heart. I'll say it for you. He
He
ain't
had
had
a
a heart.
heart.
He ain't had a
He
heart.
could
Not
have beat Charlo. Hey, he could have beat Charlo, but he
Yeah,
didn't
but
have a
I
heart.
think
Charlo.
yeah, I guess, but whatever. In that gym though, he did.
oh man.
Yeah, yeah,
Me, Proof,
yeah.
We are talking about that. You
I ain't
jump in that ring for a sparring session, he will beat the
I ain't
brakes
never
off you.
I ain't never seen nobody like him.
Exactly.
I never seen nobody throw uppercuts with them 16 them big 16-ounce guns and land them.
Yo, Meat was a bad boy. Shout out to Meat.
He was a
Listen,
bad man.
man, I definitely want to
That's
thank
why
you,
Cameron
Outlaw.
Duncan signed him.
Yeah, he did. He lost. Listen, Meat gave away 2 titles. He lost to Charlo when he should have beat Charlo because he was
And
better than
Kendall Hope.
Charlo,
And Kendall Hope.
and Kendall Hall. We was there.
He knew we was right there.
I was
We was
arguing
right
with
there in
Brandon
Atlantic
Jacobs and
City.
them from the Giants.
I lost money to them Patterson. Them, I don't want to curse, but I lost money to them Patterson boys.
Yo, listen. We was down
We
there
was
talking
right
shit.
there,
We was down
Outlaw.
Yeah.
there talking shit with him. The
Yeah,
Patterson brothers.
I went there hype as hell just to see him.
Yeah, we was all down
yeah.
there, bro. Down Jersey talking
He's
smack.
still
I'm
my
arguing with
favorite
the
though.
Patterson.
He's still on my list though.
Oh no, without no question, without question. And again, shout out to Teflon Don. Listen, man, PGO Nation. We
So
hope you
let me
guys
ask him a
really
question, champ. We
go
gotta
ahead.
ask you my final question before
Oh
we
yeah,
sell
yeah.
off.
Go ahead, go ahead, go
I,
ahead, go ahead.
Outlaw, what's the reason you did this phenomenal and beautiful interview with PGO? Why you do it?
Because y'all
What's
asked
the
me to do
reason?
it.
Okay, no doubt. Any
Just
answer
that
is
simple.
the best answer. Just that simple. We
Just that
asking,
simple.
you asking, you shall receive. We love you, bro.
Why wouldn't I?
No
Absolutely.
doubt.
Listen, let's go ahead. Listen, PGO Nation. We hope that you guys, you got to run it, producer. I can't pull it.
It's
Um,
very entertaining.
we want to definitely thank you for coming on. We appreciate you, bro. We're gonna run your tribute again, but you already gave your word. We got all these ones in here, so you got to come back. And we're gonna get a little bit more in depth. We're gonna talk about your fight, your victory, and what's your future plans on the next interview.
I got you.
Because we know you're gonna go ahead and dump this motherfucker come this Saturday.
I got you.
Easy, easy,
All right, let's get this tribute going
easy
on.
work.
For those who
Easy
didn't
work.
Yeah,
see it,
I'm
Outlaw.
out.
Easy work.
let's go
See
see
ya.
my baby bro and my little bro how bad this boy was, man. Producer,
Yeah,
can we get that
y'all gonna see
tribute
it this
up?
Saturday. Y'all gonna see it Saturday.
Absolutely. Live in effect.
Yeah.
You think you still got a chance?
Yeah, I've
What?
been touching the ass up a little
You
bit.
don't lose it. You don't lose it.
I've been touching them up a little bit.
All right.
All right, see y'all.
Hold on, we're about to play the tribute. Let's see if we play. I want to let for those who still on and then get a chance.
Show love hook shit. Why? Look at it.
Oh, that's out there. It's a right hand. Oh, 1-2 by Hunter. There's another left hook. Still it's on the line.
Them tight roping on Uda the News.
All right, Ty, let's close out, man. Let's get it, Ty.
All right, now you know. Blow for
PGO, we out of here. Love you guys. Thanks, Outlaw. Thanks, everyone.
What's good, PGO Nation? This is Ant the Messenger along with Y-Weezy Social Media Encyclopedia. Now you know, blow for blow, it's PGO.